We were already in the writer's room, and I would go back to the writer's room and be like, you guys, Will said yes. I was like, you guys, Colman said yes. Like, it just was like, we couldn't believe our good fortune with all this cast.
Tina Fey returns to television for the first time since 30 Rock with The Four Seasons, an adaptation of the 1981 film starring Alan Alda. Fey and co-stars Will Forte, Colman Domingo, Calvani and Kerri Kenney-Silver spoke to The Hollywood Reporter all about the new series coming to Netflix. Fey, who co-created the show and stars in it, shared why she wanted to adapt the 1981 movie into a TV series.
Well, I've always loved this movie since I was a kid, and I do think that a series like this, where you can just expand things and take your time a little bit more, felt like a perfect way to hang out with these characters a little bit longer.
The next step was assembling actors to portray the group of friends who take one vacation together each season. They opened up about what that process was like.
It was really fun. Putting together ensembles is one of my favorite things to do. It's something I really delight in. And, I started the first person for years that I've been wanting to adapt this. The first person that I thought of was Steve Carell. And I thought, oh my God, if we could ever get Steve to play Nick, because Nick, the character, is like, he's kind of a jerk. He makes some jerk moves. And I was like, you need someone like Steve who you love unconditionally through those choices. And then when Steve said yes, I was like, oh my God. I remember, every day we were already in the writer's room, and I would go back to the writer's room and be like, you guys, Will said yes. I was like, you guys, Colman said yes. Like, it just was like, we couldn't believe our good fortune with all this cast.
Forte, Domingo, Calvani and Kenney-Silver opened up about what made them say yes and want to be a part of the project.
Just hearing, Tina wants you to be a part of her show, I would have done anything. I would have done catering on the show or something. That when Tina's doing a show, it's going to be so high quality. The writing's going to be great. Just everything about it is going to be a special show. So it was so exciting. Then when I heard that it was a role where I was playing her husband, oh man, forget about it.
Oh, first it was the invitation from Tina Fey. I honestly felt like I knew that I'd been doing some sort of heavy lifting work in the dramatic spaces, whether it's in television and film, for years. And I really did, I feel like sometimes the art that you're seeking is also seeking you. And I really felt like, I really want something where I can just be light, show a different part of myself, and have a good time.
When I saw the sides, I went, oh yeah, I know what this is. And I literally looked at it for maybe 10 minutes, and then I just went into the audition, and I just had this calmness about me because it was written the way people talk, and it was just me.
You understood the character.
I understood, so there was no work to do.
It's been kind of miraculous, actually, to be in this group of legends here for me, and I just felt like, what am I doing? Truly, but I'm mainly a writer and director. This is my first time acting in this country, and after a long, long time, so I felt like terribly nervous to this day, honestly, even to be here, just sitting next to them and talking about this. But it is true that the proximity of the character to me really, besides the amazing warmth that I received from day one from all of them, it really helped me navigate all those insecurities, all those doubts, and actually channeling them and pour them into the character and the show. And so it was a beautiful, beautiful experience.
For more on The Four Seasons, go to THR.com. This is The Hollywood Reporter News.